Hey, I'm Erica the Design Diva. My purpose is to make you pop on paper and shine online. And I also have a superpower, and that is to empower and encourage everyday entrepreneurs. Today, I have just a couple moments that I want to share with you, a little bit of inspiration from something that I picked up along the way. And this is an affirmation that I added to my list. I don't even remember where I picked it up, but it is so powerful. And I'll just tell you what it means to me. And the affirmation reads this way: I receive abundance of grace and the gift of righteousness, and I reign in life through Christ Jesus. So, the notes that I kind of wrote down from that just kind of like resonated with me was number one, that the grace that God gives us, it does not stop. So it's there for every situation, no matter what we are going through, whether it's something that in our personal lives, our physical, our mental, our emotional, our spiritual. That grace that God gives us is not just for when we go to church or when we show up, and it's not grace, like we're saying our grace is getting ready to eat. That's not what it's for. It is something that covers us in every situation and is there for us. The grace and righteousness of our lives allows us to reign in life, but it only works if we activate it. We have to accept it. If you don't accept it, it's not going to work. Listen, a lot of us use like these new apps and stuff, like if you think about like Zelle and stuff like that, right? And Cash App, things like that, to transfer money from person to person. Well, sometimes every once in a while, when you send someone money for the first time, if they don't accept it, they can't receive it. So God's grace is that way. We have to accept it. It's there for us, but we have to activate it. We have to walk in it. We have to walk in His peace, His joy, His love. We have to allow that to operate in our lives and through us. And the next point that I wrote is that no matter what we've done, no matter what mistakes we've made, no matter what bad decisions we jumped into, because we do that sometimes, our gift is still intact. It doesn't get revoked because we messed up or because we got ourselves into situations, right? And this righteousness that and this grace and this righteousness that God gives us, it's like a blank check. And the thing about it is that we get to fill it out. It's like actually, I'm saying it's a blank check. It's a blank checkbook, like limitless. So every time we see something in our lives that is not going the way that we think it should go, or that we want it to go, or that's making us feel less than who we are, we have to remember we can pull out that blank checkbook and we can write it out for the amount of grace that we need. And God will definitely give it to us. And the most beautiful thing about this is that no matter what happens, those checks will never ever bounce. So hopefully this was inspirational to you. Remember that you don't choose what happens to you in life, but you do choose how you respond and react to everything.